What is up, everybody? How's it going? My name's Cody. Okay, Google, what's the weather?
Right now in Springfield, it's 46 and cloudy. Today, there will be showers with a forecasted high of 51 and a low of 37.
Sounds like a hard workout. Let's go. Okay, so a couple life updates. First and foremost, if you haven't noticed in a couple of my previous videos, my backdrop looks a little different. That is because I moved. I now have moved from a house on like mid Springfield to an apartment on South Springfield, and I'm really excited about it. I think it's a step in the right direction for both personal growth, aligning myself with the people that I want to be around, setting myself into a better spot financially. Just all around really excited, really happy about that decision. And the other life update that I wanted to kind of drop at you guys involves work, right? So it is no secret that I am at a moment in my career that is a little bit difficult. It's challenging, it's work that I don't necessarily enjoy doing, and it's pretty mentally taxing to kind of be in the role I am. And this past week I was reached out to by the chief officer of the company who is over the sales department, and basically he offered me a gig in the sales department for the company I work at. And you know, I was pretty honored by that, just to, you know, have them kind of thinking about me and reflecting on kind of what skills that I could drive for the company. I think it's really cool because, you know, for the longest time I've said that the company lacks vision, and they don't have a strong brand to lean on. And as we are merging with a company that we acquired, I feel like leadership's taking and heeding that advice and really trying to figure out who they are, right? All that to say, the role itself is not something that aligns with my passion. It's not something that I necessarily want to do. And he pitched it as a kind of a, like, this is the step you need to take to get into marketing. And he's like, without sales experience, you have no marketing experience, which I disagree with. Personally, I have been working for the last couple of years to cultivate my marketing skills, my branding skills, my digital marketing skills, my graphic design skills, all of these skills. And so because I'm not able to work in a sales role, or I don't have sales experience on the books, at least, he was basically telling me that all of those experiences are kind of void. And again, you know, I'm sure he meant well by it, but that one kind of ruffled my feathers. I think had I been in a different spot in my life, I would have taken that a little differently. But I appreciated that they were thinking of me. They're trying. They recognize that the role I'm in is not one that I enjoy. They recognize that I have talents that I could offer the company that maybe aren't in the role that I'm doing right now, and really appreciate that. But I told him, you know, the gut check on it initially is still a no, and I told him I'd think about it over the week, and I took the weekend and really dove into what this role would mean. Obviously, it would mean more money, potentially, you know, commission-based work. They always pitch you on making more money, but maybe it's not always that way. So I had to really think about that. I had to think about what my vision for the next 5 years, next 10 years is, and ask myself, does that align with it? And it took a while. It took, me thinking about it, me pondering over it, me kind of getting hit pretty hard in the feels as far as the moment goes. And I finally decided, after really giving it a good go, that this isn't where my passion lies, this isn't where my skill set lies. And I was afraid that me immediately saying no was me kind of avoiding discomfort. And I was like, well, is it discomfort that I'm avoiding, or is it something else? And I think after I answered that question, it's not that I'm afraid to make calls. I talk to customers all the time. It's not that I'm afraid to move roles. You know, I'm excited for that next opportunity, but it truly is that I'm not passionate about the product. I don't truly believe that it can do what I'm being asked to say it does. And I had to think about how I was going to feel in that role. And man, those three questions were hard, but once answered, I had my decision. I knew that it doesn't align, and I had to hold true to my vision for what 5 years from now, what 10 years from now, what 15 years from now, what I look like. And I think, you know, I wasn't always in that spot to be able to make that call, or to really reflect on where I was at, to even come across those checkpoints. So really cool opportunity. I think in doing that exercise and thinking about this, it really gave me some humbling perspective of my future with this company. I think the value that I've been able to drive for them and the opportunities they've been able to give me as far as teaching, you know, we're pretty much coming close to that end. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. And I truly believe that as we open up room for what we want, and as we turn down possible side avenues of things that don't align with us, we get closer and closer and closer to that end goal. And I know that that perfect job for me, that job that I'm passionate about, that job that I know that I'm going to be able to drive value with my skill set, it's out there, and man, I'm excited to find it. So those are my life updates. I hope you guys are doing well. The world seems to be opening up again, little by little, and hope you're staying safe. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me know in the comments, what are you up to? What's going on in your world? What life updates do you have? How are you driving value? How are you reflecting on opportunities as they come to you? And let's get after it. Let's make the world better. Let's do it with a little fitness fun, right? My name's Cody. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share this post. I'll see you next time.